the curveball, and then I really only threw curveball, slider, and fastball.
Did you know early on that you kind of had it today?
I honestly didn't feel too good in the bullpen, so I was kind of concerned. And then after the first 2 or 3 innings, I started to know, had the curveball working and could place it where I wanted.
Is it tough to pitch with this?
No, it's just a scratch.
Hey, Peyton, you get into a double play with the bases loaded, I think, in the 4th inning. Then you came back and you had a couple of RBI hits. It looked like maybe there was some confusion there in the 4th inning when you were running to first. Can you take us through that play, and then how good did it feel to kind of redeem yourself with those hits later in the game?
Yeah, for sure. So kind of when I hit it, I saw it kind of squirt off onto the pitcher or whatever, and I kind of busted my butt out of the box, and it's kind of like everything kind of got quiet, and I didn't know that he was going to make a throw. So I did, kind of step in, pull up, and that's on me, and that's 100% my responsibility. And I should have been running through the bag, and so I just knew that my time was going to come. And I had people like Michael in the dugout who, he told me, he was like, "You're going to get another at bat, and it's going to be a big one." And so I was just going to try to make the most of my next at bat.
Anyone want to?
Yeah, I was going to follow up with that. The at bat in the 8th, infield was in. I mean, just kind of step us through that hit, if you would.
Yeah, so I was up in the count. I knew that I was probably going to get a heater. He wasn't really locating his off speed very well, and when that pass ball happened and Jalen ended up scoring, and I saw that the infield was in, I knew I just had to put something in play, especially to the right side, because my chances were very high of being able to put something through, and ultimately just try not to do too much and get that runner in no matter what. And 2-2, I knew that, like I said, he wasn't locating his off speed very well, and I knew I was sitting on heater the whole time, and he ended up giving me it.
Michael, you guys had runners on base like throughout game 2 and just weren't converting until the 8th. Can you take us through your at bat that gave you guys the lead there?
Yeah, I got ahead in the count, and I thought that was big. I feel like earlier in the day today I was down in the count a little bit, so I was trying to be aggressive. I think it was 1-0. He was probably going to go fastball. And honestly, I probably tried to do a little bit too much, got jammed, but me and Blaine were doing some extra push-ups before the game, so I had just enough to get it out there.
Michael, what were your thoughts of how Connor pitched in game 1?
It was phenomenal. I don't know what he was talking about in the pen. I thought he looked good, but, he went out there, got ahead of hitters early on, and I think whenever our guys do that, they have a lot of success throughout the game.
For you and Peyton, how frustrating was it throughout the second game? Because you kept getting runners on, like you said, but you just couldn't get them in. And how big of a relief was that in the 8th whenever it finally started to click?
I think it was a relief. We were talking to Coach Thompson. In the past, we're hitting a lot of balls hard right now, and just happens to be right at guys, but they fall. Like Coach Van Horn was saying, I feel like I've hit a few balls hard this year that have gotten caught and paid my taxes a little bit on that last one. I feel like that's happening for our lineup a lot, to be honest with you.
Michael, what did you make of Tigert's performance tonight? I think this is the second time he's had to pitch at the end of a game like that.
It was awesome to see a young guy step up like that. For me, I liked seeing 2 young guys step up. Stovall stepped up really big today, and Tiger did the same thing. He went out there and attacked guys, and it's really good to see that, especially right now.
All right, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.